a lot of interesting questions at the library.
Where can I copy my face somewhere a little more private?
Are hemorrhoids contagious?
Do you have the complete works of L. Rod Hubbard? If so, why?
Is this the post office?
I need you to look up a body part for me and tell me where it is and what it does.
I need to know what is the best face piercing to get. Not the safest, but the coolest. The most frequent questions involve computers. One day, a scraggly-haired man kept wandering up to the desk to ask computer-related questions.
How do I make the computer like a typewriter? There are red squiggly lines under everything I type, and it keeps asking me to save my work. I'm not interested. Where exactly is the internet? And can you help me make a website? I have about an hour.
The last chapter of the book, Volumes of Gratitude, is all about the heartwarming things that happen at the library on a regular basis. Like one day when a man approached the reference desk, balancing several platters of food in his arms. As he placed them on the counter, he said,
I thought I'd cater your staff's lunch today. You all helped me apply for a job last year when I was at my lowest. Well, I got the job, and I never forgot it. So I wanted to do something for you.
More reference questions.
Can you open these tins of oysters?
How much is the average dead body worth?
I want your honest opinion. I've got an appointment in a few hours. So should I get a face tattoo?
I need to know how to sue someone. He's an atheist. Is that going to matter?
I need to know what day I got pregnant. It's important.
Then there was the day a man came to the library to learn how to use the scanner, so I walked him through the steps.
But how do I scan something other than a piece of paper?
What?
My face. It's for a dating site. The lady wants a recent picture.
People develop a real kinship with the library and librarians, as illustrated in this next story. For reasons unknown, a library coworker of mine was sent a letter from a rather colorful man who frequents the library. The letter began,
I feel I should explain why I'm at the library so much and why I was asking so many questions about harassment last week. Unfortunately, Bill Cosby is watching my mail, interrogating my friends, and pulling the plants out of my yard. The authorities are doing nothing to assist me. I'm not paranoid. You only have to see the rage in Bill Cosby's face to believe me.
some of our most interesting interactions happen over the phone. Thanks for calling the library, May.
Hello, do you have a typewriter there?
I'm sorry we don't, but I can tell you which libraries do.
No, those typewriters are just junk. They don't have correction tape. Where are you supposed to go for a typewriter? This is ridiculous.
We do have computers.
No computers. A typewriter with correction tape. Who's in charge?
Of the typewriter?
Of everything.
People have very strange ideas about when the library is closed and when it's open.
Why does your sign say administrative closure instead of closed for Easter? You call 4th of July and Christmas holidays.
They are legal or paid legal holidays.
Easter is what we celebrate in this city. I could understand if this were New York or San Francisco, where there are a lot of weirdos and Jews.
The best place to eavesdrop is at the library.
How do I find page 152 in this book?
Y'all still use the Dewey Decimal System here? I would have thought you'd gone digital by now.
How do I get to use one of those, those internet booths over there?
If I only know the title of a book but not the author, I'm completely screwed, right?
If I wanted to take out 700 books right this second, is there anything you can do to stop me?
Can I have the key to the library so I can come in after you've closed?
Can I put this book on layaway?
Some of the best stories involve found objects. One day, I found a bag containing 2 packages of uncooked chicken on the floor of the lobby. Just outside was a man with a similar bag. Oh, sir, is that your bag in the lobby?
I put it there, but it's not for me.
So is it trash?
No, it's not trash. It's a donation. I went to the store. I bought too much. The rest is for you. You can have it, madam.
I love interacting with children at the library. They can be so hilarious. Like when one of my 4-year-olds came in one day. Hi there, kiddo. What are you up to today?
Today is Daddy Day. We had breakfast and came to the library. Daddy says Mama needs a break.
Yes.
Daddy starts with the letter D, and I still nurse my mama. Daddy says they're trying to wean me, but I'm too smart.
One thing I've learned and try to teach my staff is to never trust the patrons. I don't mean that in a demeaning way, honest, but usually they aren't exactly sure what they're asking. For instance, here's a list of actual book titles people have asked for.
How to Kill a Mockingbird.
The Girl with the Lizard Tattoo.
The Attic of Anne Frank.
Catch-22, In the Ride.
Lord of the Flies by Tolkien.
The Jungle Book by Sinclair.
The Hungry Games.
The Secret Life of Sparrows.
The Lively Bones.
One of the things I love most about my job is connecting people and books.
I need a book about the history of dragons. My grandson is reading Aragon, but I wanted to know what it was really like.
Where are your books on other countries? I'm looking for Hawaii.
I was told to read 3 books. I think one is small and blue. Can you tell me which ones they are?
Do you have the opera Cinderella by Engelbert Pumpernickel?
I need a book for a last-minute project, but it has to be one that no one has ever heard of, including you.
Story Hour is really popular at the library. One day I was observing story time and watched as the little girls who stood in the front row fell in love with the children's librarian and let her know it.
You are very nice, and you always change your clothes.
I saw the picture of you, library lady.
I wish I had your finger puppets.
I like your shoes.
I want to be you.
Oftentimes, people want to give library workers presents, like the guy with the platters of food. Sometimes we get boxes of candies or even flowers. But sometimes the gifts are living, breathing creatures. Like the one day a large man walked into the library and loudly announced,
Would anyone care for a rabbit?
I'm sorry?
You want a rabbit? I got one, but I can't tend to it any longer.
I'm sorry, we can't accept animals. Would you like me to help you find a no-kill shelter?
Nah, that's okay. I can find her a home. I thought I'd try here first because library people are good people.
And then he left. And people love donating books to the library. Sometimes they're really great, but more often than not, the books are not ideal. I've come up with a list of questions I wish I could ask people when they bring in boxes of donations.
Has this been sitting in your basement or attic for any length of time?
Are there roach droppings in the box?
Are the pages yellow, icky, or stuck together?
Am I going to have to wash my hands after touching them?
Is this information, especially medical or legal, more than 5 years out of date?
Are you trying to offload old textbooks or yearbooks?
Are you donating a set of encyclopedias you were roped into buying in 1953?
Do the books smell like farm animals or a bowling alley ashtray?
Do you have the past 50 years of National Geographic or Life magazine?
Do you feel guilty about recycling them yourself? Because that's what I'm going to do as soon as
Do you even read the books?
Every librarian has their favorite reference question. Mine is this one that was taken over the phone. Hello, main library reference desk, may I help you?
I didn't know if cashmere peanuts will make me fat.
Cashmere peanuts?
Yes, I just ate 2 cans of cashmere peanuts. I want to know if they'll make me fat.
Do you still have the can? Can you read the nutritional information?
I can't. I'm blind.
Are you sure they're not cashews?
Yes, that's probably it. Hang on. My wife's yelling at me.
Oh, if your wife's with you, can she read the nutritional information from the can?
She can't. She's blind too.
Side note, 1 ounce of cashews is 155 calories, 103 of them from fat. So I wanted to say thank you so much for coming. And please get up here and read your favorite stories. Does anyone want to do it?
Anything. Oh, all right.